Okay, hot tub covers. I have a lot of people ask me about them all the time. Um, Obviously, new hot tubs come with the new factory covers. There are a lot of different types of covers out there as far as the material itself, as far as the thickness of it, as far as the pitch of it, as far as the way that it's just built and insulated. Covers are kind of a key thing for your hot tub, as far as the electrical aspect goes, I guess we can think of it. So think about this. Heat rises, we all know this. So the hot tub water is sitting there, and if you have a cover off of it, heat's rising out of it. If you have a blanket on it, heat will still rise up out of that because it doesn't have any insulation to hold that heat in. So the thinner covers you go, the covers that are not have that they don't have a moisture barrier in them, they'll just absorb water, and then they'll be 500 pounds before you know it. Covers can get very heavy. I've had plenty of people that have called our service department number that are needing a replacement cover, that have to have a technician come out and cut their cover off of their tub and drag it off and then put a new cover on it. So you can definitely get absorption in your cover. They're all styrofoam. They all have foam in them. Just that foam inside of the cover is what's important. So we typically order all of our covers at a 2-pound foam density. So that's a good thickness to hold the heat inside the tub. If you have heat loss all the time and you don't have a cover on your tub, your heater is going to run nonstop to try to keep the water up to temperature. So your tubs are thermostatically controlled. So whatever you have the set temperature on, the water will maintain. But if you don't have a heat barrier holding that heat in, and you just have heat loss and it's leaving and it's gone, and you have to continue to heat the tub because you're losing heat because you don't have a cover on it, then you're having to use more electric to constantly heat the tub because you don't have a good cover on it. So just get a good cover for it. That will help, with the tub not running so much or so often. And then cleaning them can be, key for it also. Cleaning them with the wrong products. I tell a lot of people, think about a hot tub cover almost like your skin. So, if we don't do anything to protect our skin, we'll get dry, we'll get cracky, fingertips will bleed. So your cover is kind of the same way, although it doesn't bleed. It can still get very dry. It can still get very cracky. And once your cover starts to crack, then it will start to absorb more water faster than you know it. So cleaning them with the wrong products can dry them out faster. So you want to make sure that you're using a good vinyl cleaner. We sell 303 product. So that's a good vinyl cleaner. And then also we're actually just now starting to order a few covers in with the Weather Shield material. So rather than being the Naugahyde vinyl, like what people think of a hot tub cover, it's vinyl. So you can use a vinyl cleaner for the vinyl covers, and then now we have polymer covers or Weather Shield covers. So they're a sunbrella material versus the vinyl material. So they're a little easier to clean. You could just take a water nozzle on your water hose and just spray them off of like bird poop. Let's get real, we all get bird poop on them. Unless it's under, over got a gazebo or something over it. But 303, that's the vinyl cleaner protectant, and they also make a Weather Shield cover cleaner also. So for, the different types of material covers, we have cleaner for all of them. Usually the longevity that you get out of the cover is how you're going to treat it. So cleaning them, taking care of them as far as when you put your chemicals in. So if I've mentioned this before in one of my videos, but you have an airspace between where your water level is in your tub and where your cover lays on top of your tub. So in that airspace, whenever you put chemicals in the tub, chemicals will oxidate and they will release gases and fumes off of your water level. And I have a lot of people that will turn their jets on, throw their chemicals in the tub, and then they close that cover right back. So what do? They trap all those fumes and oxidation and everything from the chemicals that you just put in is going to eat your cover. That's going to eat your moisture barrier away. That's going to eat all of your foam away. It's going to start to like dissolve your styrofoam and put holes in it. So whenever that's kind of the most important thing that I'll tell people when it comes to your cover. When you put chemicals in the water, leave your cover off of it. You want to run the jets for at least a cycle. Most tubs will cycle for about 20 minutes. Some cycle for an hour. But definitely leave your cover off of your tub for at least a half hour after you put chemicals in it. That just lets all the oxidation up. I tell people that's letting your cover breathe. Let your cover breathe. The more you let it breathe, the more you'll get out of it, the longer you'll get out of it. So covers are usually designed to last anywhere between about 5 and 7 years. Usually there's a lot of people that get between like 3 and 5 years out of it. But usually that 5 and 7 year mark is kind of when they really start to get heavy and you really just should replace it. So, we do have a lot of covers in stock. So if you're in our part of town, we're in Louisville, Kentucky. If you're in our part of town and you're needing a cover, definitely give us a call. Southern Cover Hot Tubs, 502-968-7722. We have a lot of covers in stock. So I have a video on how to measure for your cover, so go watch that, measure for it, and then call us. We'll have to know the size, outside to outside, and then the corner radius. Some brands will help us decide, figure out what the corner radius is if you don't have a framer square to measure that. So you can call us with the size and the brands, and it's better to have the corner radius just in case. But hopefully this helps a little bit on the longevity of your cover and a little bit more care on your cover. Different types of covers. Usually, when people call us looking for a quote on a cover, they're like, gosh, I didn't know they went up that much. Well, one thing, I could find it online for XX amount. My thing about ordering stuff online is you don't always know what you're getting. Especially from a lot of different websites. We order from a wholesale manufacturer that manufactures them. That's all they do. They come in pallets, so we have a bunch of different ones in stock, but the ones online that you see are typically not as thick or as insulated. So again, think about your heat loss and how much you're going to spend to try to make up for that heat loss. So hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to us and we can help you out. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye.